After a couple of trades on day 3, the Bears have added another player. It is cornerback Zah Frazier out of UT San Antonio as they go defensive back here in the 5th round. Let's first set up the trade of what got to this point. The Bears moved down from 148 to 195 to make this. That's actually a pick coming up. So they moved down from 148. The 169 pick actually came from that trade with the Bills earlier as well. We can flash that one in a minute. But this second trade, I actually really like because you get a future 4th. Remember, you traded Joe Tooney for next year's 4th, so now you get a 4th back for next year. So you replenish that pick. No issues with that. This was the trade that got you this pick. 132 when you took Ruben Hyppolite, and now you take Zah Frazier here at 169. Dane Brugler had him as a 5th, 6th round grade, so kind of right on the money. Our draft analyst, Tom Downey, had him more as like a pure 6th round pick. He had a really good year last year. He's more of a zone coverage guy because just under 6'3", which I love that size, 33-inch arms, love that as well. He's only 186, so a little wiry as a corner. So we'll see how he fits in this scheme. You know, they're going to run more man coverage with Dennis Allen. Tom believes he could impress man, so maybe the Bears do think that can be the case. He's a playmaker, though. He does bite on some double moves sometimes. 6 interceptions, 15 breakups last year for UTSA, so he makes a lot of plays on the football. He's an older guy. He's bounced around JUCO, FCS, found his way at UTSA, and had a monster year in 2024. Curious to see where he fits in this cornerback room. This feels like an upside kind of flyer pick because he has a good athletic profile, which we'll talk about more here in a sec. Grade the pick for us, A, B, C, D, or F. I know everyone wants a running back. I want one too. I wonder if they're cooking something else behind the scenes. I'm not so sure. A, B, C, D, or F. Grade the Zah Frazier pick down in the comment section below. We'll talk about what Brugler thinks of him, and then I'll kind of break down his RAS score and his athletic profile here. Frazier is a long, lean, bump-and-run corner with the speed and coordination to cling to receivers and find the football. When his technique stays consistent, there isn't much mystery why a team might feel he is worth the gamble on day 3 of the draft. So I talk about the ball production. 6 picks, 15 breakups. That's excellent, right? So his RAS score is a 9.36 out of 10. He ran a 4.36 in the 40 at 6'3". You love that. 2.54 in the 20-yard split, 1.47 in the 10-yard split, 37-inch vertical, 10.6 in the broad jump. This is a pretty explosive athlete. Now, he's thin. He's under 190 pounds at just under 6'3". So, you know, if he gets to play and goes up against some big physical receivers, that could be a tough matchup, I would imagine. But he's got the profile. He's got the ball skills. He's played a lot of ball at some different colleges. I think the value is perfectly fine. It's not a top need, that's for sure. But Tyreek Stevenson, a player who I like and I've defended and I want to see get a fresh slate here, I do understand adding a piece here because I don't think Tyreek Stevenson is just a surefire he's going to be your CB2 all year. You've got Terrell Smith, who I think the Bears like, and you don't really have that second true outside guy. Nick McLeod, Josh Blackwell, they probably are more nickel guys, special teamers. This guy could project to be in that competition for that CB2. I doubt it. I think he's probably more of a backup at first, but developmental traits, I'm okay with it. I want them to draft a running back, but in terms of if I'm taking that out of it, like who I would have rather drafted, I think the value, the range of the draft, I'll put it this way. I like this pick in round 5 much better than Ruben Hyppolite in round 4. But the theme of these two picks, what is it? Athleticism, fast. Like these are two guys on day 3 can probably contribute on special teams right away, and if they can develop as players, have a chance to be contributors down the road. So Ruben Hyppolite, Zah Frazier, welcome to Chicago. We'll kind of take a recap on what the Bears have done so far. Look ahead as they still have 2 draft picks to go. But I do want to tell you first about our sponsor, Game Time. You want to go to a concert? How about a Cubs game? Phillies are in town this weekend. White Sox back at Guaranteed Rate Field early next week. Game Time, the official ticketing sponsor of Chicago Bears Now is the place to get your tickets. They make getting tickets easier and faster, even for hard-to-get seats like NBA playoff action. You got the Bucks and the Pacers knotted up in a 2-1 series, so that's a fun series if you want to make the road trip to those games. Or if you live elsewhere and want to go check out games and concerts and comedy shows in the area you live. If you got to get tickets online, Game Time is the place to do it. With last-minute killer deals, all-in prices, views from your seats, and the lowest price guaranteed, Game Time takes the guesswork out of buying your tickets. Save up to 60% off buying last-minute tickets for sports, concerts, comedy, theater, etc. All you got to do is download the Game Time app today. Use our code CHATSPORTS, all one word, CHATSPORTS, to get $20 off your first purchase only. That's code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Terms apply. Download the Game Time app today. Last-minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. Okay, so here's what the Bears have done to this point as these are the day 1 and 2 picks. Colston, Loveland in the first round, Luther Burden, a couple of weapons and toys for Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson. You get a guy who can help protect in Ozzy Trapilo. Shemar Turner, the defensive tackle out of Texas A&M, who's got huge upside. Says, by the way, a little news today. He says he's very close to 100% and will likely participate in rookie minicamp, so that's good. He was dealing with the foot issue in the pre-draft process. Ruben Hyppolite, I mean, athletic, 4.42 at the combine, 4.39 at his pro day, 4-year starter, so he's played a lot of ball. Kind of an upside swing there. Then Zah Frazier, I think that value in round 5 is better value than Hyppolite in round 4. So we'll see how these two guys fit in. You hope that they can both make the team and obviously contribute on special teams. And I will say this. You lost Jalen Jones in free agency, who was like your second backup outside corner. Frazier can kind of replace him, and he's got a better athletic profile, so with more upside. So I do kind of get it from that standpoint as Jones signed with Arizona, so you got to remember that. But a lot of depth at corner now. You should feel pretty good about the depth at that position. And now we just wait and see. You're picking again, I think, at 195 in round 6 with the Rams. Is there a running back there that they like? There's still a few available as we're filming this. Damian Martinez, Devin Neal. I think if the Bears really liked one of those players, though, they probably would have taken him by now. So not sure what to make of that. Sometimes you get this late if guys slide. Either the NFL's not a on them or maybe there's a medical issue. Who knows? And then they pick again at 233 in the 7th round. Who should the Bears draft next? Let us know in the comment section below. And also, I do just wonder if let's say they don't take a running back. Do they sign Nick Chubb? Do they trade for Breece Hall with the future draft pick? I do wonder if they're working the phones behind the scenes to explore other avenues. I also think they probably like DeAndre Swift, but is Roschon Johnson, is he the second guy? That seems like a tough sell to me, so we'll see where all that goes. But Zah Frazier, welcome to Chicago. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We are still live on Bears Now with our live draft coverage. All you got to do is join our live stream, and then also give us a follow on social media at HGramNFL on Twitter and Instagram. More Bears talk over there. Appreciate you guys. Bear down.